not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's SGA. Back to Holmgren from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Now James. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Dort finds Holmgren. From deep, SGA. And Ayton pulls it down. Doncic on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. James. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you love to see LeBron go to the window and set the tone with his rebounding. That is nicely done.
It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
James, outside. Back to Doncic. The three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Thunder trail by 4. Dort with it. Hachimura covering. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Holmgren. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to James. Ayton, a screen on Williams. And James gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Brian.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Smart. And here's SGA outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The three, James. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Holmgren outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Vanderbilt. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there.
Three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Nice work by Chet Holmgren on the interior. Hey, you've got to be opportunistic if you find yourself in the paint.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Dort finds Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And it's all tied up. Holmgren's got 9 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, Holmgren sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Wallace and Williams run the wings. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Now here's Williams. Still no points. Now here's Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Kleba. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Now here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Reeves, the pass to Smart. Reeves with a screen on Caruso. Back to Reeves. Launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. The three. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Williams. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. From deep, Reeves. He drops it from range. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. LaRavia with it. Caruso covers. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Here's Connect. James outside. Double team on James. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. The Lakers with another miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Hachimura outside. Pass to James. 4-3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Holmgren inside. Hachimura covering, and he gets that one.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
James outside. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's good. 2 points. James has got 10 points in the game.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Back to SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Doncic passes to James. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Dort outside. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayden's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And there's James from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." B.A., back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Holmgren outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the triple. SGA's got 10 points.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. Good defense there from SGA. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out to Hachimura. Dort against Reeves. Baseline Jay. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's SGA missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Inside. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt checked in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. James outside. Pass to Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein a screen. Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, hey! How about that?
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But entered DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And then for Los Angeles, Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. A minute 35 left to play in the third. Wallace outside. Wiggins with a screen on Reeves. Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Smart. Here's Kleber. 5 on the clock. And it's all from three-point range. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Fires the three, drains the triple. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Pass to Kleber. Smart against SGA. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in. Here's Joe. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Caruso outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Kleber, screen on Williams. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break up 12. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Reeves. LaRavia left side. Pass to Kleber. Now Vincent. Now LaRavia. Just 4 to shoot from deep. Reeves connects from downtown.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
There's the 3. No good. Lakers trail by 9. LaRavia right side. Vincent passes to Reeves. Pass to Kleber. Here's Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now, here's Williams. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. That shot wide open.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Vincent. SGA covering. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for OKC. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Williams in the post. Working on Vanderbilt. The corner shot falls for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have got to chase Shea off that three-point line because this guy can make shots with consistency from range.
Vanderbilt, a screen on SGA. Up top, Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Caruso grabs the board.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's the pick from deep, SGA. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Thunder leading by 12. On the wing, Caruso. He's covered by Connect. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around. calling them into the huddle. The Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Connect, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. They trail by 14. Now Doncic. He shoots. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Ayton.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Reeves. Money from three.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with a steal. Now pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Here's SGA. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Here's Ayton, following the three by Oklahoma City. Outside Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves from downtown. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holmgren. Here's the pass to Williams. Now Dort. He launches. Buries it from outside.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Yo, hello. Yo, yo, bro.